Unit 8, page 80, Exercise 1. Women who have made history. In the last 100 years, more women have become scientists, writers, and politicians than ever before. For example, Rachel Carson was a scientist and writer who started the environmental movement in the 1960s. Indira Gandhi was a politician who became the first female Indian Prime Minister in 1966. The achievements of these extraordinary women and many others have changed the world. This week, we present Marie Curie, the Polish-French physicist and chemist who was one of the greatest scientists of the 20th century. She was also the first woman to win a Nobel Prize, and the only person ever to win 2 Nobel Prizes in different subjects, physics and chemistry. Maria Skłodowska was born in Warsaw, Poland in 1867. Maria went to Paris to study mathematics and physics. She met Pierre Curie, who was a well-known scientist. They got married in 1895. Marie Curie is famous for her work on radiation, which she named radioactivity. She used the word radioactive to describe substances that produce rays. Scientists already knew about the existence of X-rays, but they didn't know what they were. Marie Curie's research showed that these radioactive rays come from atoms. She discovered polonium and radium, which are both radioactive elements. Her research was essential for the use of X-rays in medicine. She knew that doctors could use X-rays to reveal broken bones. During World War I, she organized 20 mobile X-ray units to help doctors. Marie also discovered that doctors could use another radioactive element, called radon, to treat cancer. Marie Curie faced great opposition from male scientists in France, but she never gave up her research. She died in 1934 from leukemia that she developed because of her exposure to radiation. In those days, the health dangers of radioactivity were unknown. Her daughter, Irene Curie, was also a great scientist who won the Nobel Prize for Chemistry in 1935. 8. Vocabulary. Human achievement. Page 82. Exercise 1. Example.
Inventor.
1,
Artist.
2,
Composer.
3,
Politician.
4,
Writer.
5,
Explorer.
6,
Scientist.
7,
Architect.
8.
Musician.
8. Vocabulary. Human achievement. Page 82. Exercise 2. 1,
An inventor invents.
2,
A scientist discovers.
3,
An artist paints or draws.
4,
A composer composes music.
5,
An explorer travels or explores.
6,
A writer writes.
7,
An architect builds or designs.
8,
A politician negotiates or debates.
9,
A musician plays music.
Unit 8. Communication. Discussing what things are for. Page 84. Exercise 1. 1,
What's this gadget?
It's a solar cell phone charger.
What's it for?
It's for charging your cell phone. You attach it to your backpack, and you use it to charge your cell phone outside in sunny weather.
2.
What's this?
It's an automatic dog bowl.
What's it for?
It's for feeding your dog. You put dog food in it and you use it to feed your dog when you're not there. 3.
What are these?
They're ice grippers.
What are they for?
They're for walking on ice. You put them over your shoes and you use them to walk on icy roads.
8. Communication. Discussing what things are for. Page 84. Exercise 2. 1. This. 2. These. 3. They. 4. Then. 5. Them. 8. Communication. Discussing what things are for. Page 84. Exercise 3. 1.
What's this gadget?
It's a USB memory stick.
What's it for?
It's for storing information from a computer. You use it to hold copies of pictures, music, or computer files.
2.
What's this?
It's a money belt.
What's it for?
It's for keeping your money and passport safe when you travel.
3.
What are these?
They're touchscreen gloves.
What are they for?
They're for using your smartphone in the cold weather. You don't have to take these gloves off when you answer your phone or call someone.
8. Skills. Reading. Page 86. Exercise 1.
The genius who changed the way we see the world. Charles Darwin was a British scientist. He was born on February 12, 1809. Darwin is famous because he described the theory of evolution, which transformed the way people think about life on Earth. As a child, Darwin was very interested in nature, and he collected insects and plants. Later, he went to college to study medicine, but he hated it. His life changed in 1831, when he joined a scientific voyage around the world as a naturalist on a ship called the HMS Beagle. During the trip, he collected an enormous number of birds, plants, and fossils, and he found South America and the Galapagos Islands particularly interesting. He studied the animals and plants there and noticed small but important differences between species on different islands. It was then that he started to develop his ideas about evolution. Darwin returned to England in 1836 and continued to collect evidence to support his theory. He worked hard for over 20 years until, in 1859, he published his famous book On the Origin of Species on his theory of evolution by the process of natural selection. According to his theory, animals or plants that are best adapted to the environment are more likely to survive and pass on to their offspring the characteristics that help them to survive. Gradually, over very long periods of time, species change and new species develop. His theory was extremely controversial because it contradicted religious beliefs about the creation of life. Over the past 150 years, many important scientists have discovered new evidence to support and explain his theory, and today, most scientists and ordinary people, with the exception of creationists, accept the theory. Darwin did not know how inheritance worked because the science of genetics was unknown in his lifetime. The later discoveries of genes and DNA have helped explain exactly how inheritance works. Charles Darwin died on April 19, 1882, but his ideas live on. His theories have revolutionized science, and he is one of the greatest scientists in history.
8. Skills. Listening. Page 87. Exercises 3 and 4. Conversation 1.
Here's the electronics department. Where are the e-readers?
Over there.
There's a lot of choice. I'll have to get a salesperson to help me. Excuse me, could you advise me, please? I want to get an e-reader for my dad.
It depends what he wants to do with it. With this one, for example, you can use 4G to download books.
Can he access the internet with it?
No, he can only buy books. If you want to access the internet, you need a tablet.
Oh. Can he download books onto a tablet?
Yes, but you can go online too. You could do a lot more with a tablet.
Maybe you should buy your dad a tablet. I mean, it is his 50th birthday.
Yeah, I think I'll get him a tablet. Oh no, there are so many. I can't choose.
They're all similar. Look at the price and the color. This green one is cool. It's just your dad's style.
And it's the cheapest one. I'll get that one.
Conversation 2.
Hey, I like this smartphone. It's cool. What do you think?
Not bad, but I prefer this one. It isn't heavy, and it's cheaper than the other one. It's only $89.
It is very light, and I like the big screen. But it's black, which is boring. I'd prefer a colored one.
You can buy a colored case for it. They don't cost a lot. They're under accessories.
Here they are. Hey, there are some great cases here. What do you think of this red one? It's a wallet, too.
Cool.
I'll get this one and the phone. How does this site work?
Click on Add to Basket.
Okay, now I need my bank card.